Hi everyone. As you can see, my Aki's getting more used to me. Right now I just got home from work. This is our routine that we do every day. Consistency is key. So what I do is I come home and I feed him every day, whether it's a box of crickets or I'm feeding him super worms or whatever. When I get home from work, the first thing I do is feed the Aki. So he's over here waiting for me, all stretched out. Aren't you, boy? And there's something else cool I wanted to show you guys. Hey, buddy. Hi. You guys might remember from some of my other videos, he was not cool about this before. As I am not cool about him getting out of the tank. Please don't do that. Please don't. No. No. Good boy. Good boy. He's a good boy. All sniffy and everything. Yeah, there you go. There you go, bud. Be cute. Just don't escape, please. I'll feed you. No, 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 no. Hey, back. Back, please. Thank you. Doesn't really like chin rubs, which in this moment, whoa, I'm sorry, bud. The flash kind of got him. Jeez. Figures I touched the stupid button. I didn't want to scare him, but yeah. There we go, bud. Come here. Take it out your finger. Take it. I'm gonna hurt you. There you go. See how careful he is with that? He don't strike all crazy. He doesn't bite my fingers. Is this zoomed in? Let me zoom out a little bit. There we go. Now let's see. If I go to pet him while he's eating, doesn't really have a problem with it. See, he's pretty cool with it. Now, granted, if he does start giving me the sign of him like running away from my hand, I don't chase him because I don't want him to think that I'm like a predator all over him or whatever. You're a good boy. See? And of course, he's not a mammal. He's not a dog. And he might not necessarily like it, but he tolerates it because he knows if I'm petting him while I feed him, and he's giving me that interactive, experience with him. Either way, he probably at this point has figured out, well, the more he acts like he doesn't hate me, the more food he gets. So, yeah, that's a response I want because I want an animal I can interact with. Like I said before, he's not the one with the emotions here. I am. I'm the one who loves my Aki so much. He just wants food, right? You know what's funny? Before I thought it was a bad idea to pet him while I was feeding him, but it's funny. Even though he doesn't deal with Aki monitors, you know who I actually... Bud, you're silly. Come on, stop. My fingers are covered in calcium, so I do gotta watch him a little bit. Because he's associated the taste of calcium with food, which isn't a bad thing because, I want him to eat calcified food. Some lizards, in general, have an issue with eating food covered in calcium because they just don't like the taste, which is understandable. But pretty much everything I feed him, I'd say 85-90% of the time is dusted with calcium. Without D3, of course, because of expensive UVB. But anyway, the good thing is he likes the food with the calcium, and he recognizes the calcium as being a part of his food source, so it's not a problem. That's a good boy. But yeah, so going back to what I said earlier, you guys know where I actually got that idea to pet him while I was feeding him? Well, if you guys haven't checked him out yet, there's a brother who was actually doing videos with another monitor species. One that's way more sensitive than these, way more, I'd say a lot less tameable than these, and a lot more sensitive when it comes to the care. He was dealing with Varanus ornatus, which are the ornate monitors, ornate Nile monitors, and buddy. And he said, yeah, he's just like, it's not recommended, but I always, can you stop that, please? Please stop that, please. Thank you. But yeah, he always, oh boy, here he goes. No. See, I got the calcium on my finger. That's not good. I don't want to think that's a bug. Sorry, bud. Would you like more to eat? Okay, good. But your butt needs to, bless you, but your butt needs to stay in the enclosure, okay? So I'm going to get some more food. I'm going to do a new gut loading video later on, guys. As you can see, I kind of upped my gut loading a little bit. I got some cool new techniques I'm using. But yeah, BH Foranus, he would feed his monitors and then pet them while they were eating. And he's like, I know it sounds a little crazy, but that's what I do. I mean, granted, he was also wearing gloves, and he was dealing with a monitor lizard that can really F you up a lot more than these guys will. But at the same time, I was like, oh, well, it seems like not a bad idea. That's what he does when he deals with them. He has a non-interactive approach, of course, but at the same time, I thought it was a good idea, so I tried it, and now he doesn't mind petting. Hey, wait. And I'm not trying to be a jerk to him right now, guys. It's just I don't want him to run out of the enclosure while I'm feeding him for obvious safety reasons for the animal. And for my sanity and my stress levels, I don't have to go looking for him. So, buddy, don't stress out, Dad. Dad just wants to feed you, okay? But yeah, he's doing really good. As you guys can see, his body looks really good. He's lean, but he's growing at a nice steady rate. Not too fast, not too slow. Get it, boy. Good boy. Good boy. Colors are nice and vibrant. Super active. That's a good boy. He doesn't actually mind the back of the neck. Now, I know this might look a little unorthodox, guys, because normally, when you pet a monitor, or most reptiles, so they don't think you're a predator, you go for the belly, the underside. So, you would like scoop them like this. You'd hold out your hand like this, which I still do with him. Or you'd pet the throat. But I notice he doesn't like when I pet his throat. He doesn't mind when I pet the back of his head, but if I start petting his throat, he starts walking away like right away. So, at least for now, I'll pet him on top of the head since he doesn't seem to mind it. Come here. Want another one? Come here. Here it comes. Yeah. Come on. When you want the worm, you gotta go hang out with me, okay? Come on. Oh, shoot. Worm jumped. Oh, well. Yeah, he's getting super worms tonight. Super worms and crickets are basically the majority of what I feed him because it's what he likes. But I also breed my own mealworms now, too. And it's funny when I say my own. It's really just, had a couple of beetles, and the beetles had babies, and then, boom, I decided, hey, I might as well keep this going. It saves me money. And at least I know if I'm keeping the insects healthy and fed on good gut-loaded food their whole life, they're a much better food item for the animal. Like rather than gut-loading them for 48 hours, why not gut-load them for a month? Then your animal's getting much better quality food. And I don't know if I ever talked about what my dog eats, but I'm really big on making sure that my animals eat good quality food because, overall wellness, even for people, what you eat will make you better or worse. And there's really no in between. So, yeah, see, he's getting better. Right now, he's just looking around for more food. He's like, all right, had enough of your pets. Where's the food, But yeah, he doesn't get too stressed out. Hey, watch when he sees this thing. Come on. Probably figured out that I'm like trying to lure him, but I don't want it to seem like I'm trying to trap him. So sometimes I just throw the bug on the bashing spot, let it dance around a little bit, and then he puts it out of its misery. Puts it out of its misery. Bud, you didn't catch the bug. What's up with you, man? That was free food. Look at that death stare. Take a picture of that. Bam. Yeah, you. You're the one I'm talking to. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to show you guys the progression of me with the Ackie, just showing you that, things are getting better between the two of us, Very curious animal. So I got a bunch of calcium on my hand. Gotta be careful. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's funny. I get a little nervous sometimes when I have calcium on my hand because obviously I don't want to get nipped. And even as tame and as well-behaved as your animal is, stuff happens from time to time, you know? It's never going to be perfect. But especially when I have calcium on my hands, because like I said, if calcium gets dripped in this enclosure and he starts licking it up, he thinks there's food around. So that definitely promotes a food response with him. And I just don't want to get bit. He hasn't bitten me over calcium, but I want to stop it from happening. Just because I don't want to build a bad habit. But yeah, when he comes towards me, I usually, raise my voice a little bit and say, hey, don't do that, He obviously doesn't know what I'm saying, but it tends to work for me. But anyway, guys, yeah. I'm not to the point where I could stick my hand in and then he crawls up automatically yet, or pick him up without him minding. But, we're at a good pace right now. Good pace with this animal. But all right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here because we've already passed 10 minutes. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll have some new content coming out soon on the gut loading that I've mentioned earlier. And we got a real special day coming up. All right, guys? Peace.